Welcome, explorers of innovation. You're watching World Wide Invention, the channel where we uncover the secrets that shaped our modern world. Today, we dive into one of the most awe-inspiring achievements in engineering and technology, the fighter jet. These machines aren't just feats of speed, they're symbols of human ambition, brilliance, and the intricate dance between invention and necessity. Buckle up as we journey from the spark of an idea to the thunder of supersonic engines. Let's start our journey in the early 20th century, after World War I, a time when the world first realized the true power of aircraft. Back then, planes were slow and fragile, made of wood, wires, and cloth, but engineers were already dreaming of faster, stronger, and more agile flying machines. These visionaries saw the sky as a new battlefield, where control of the air could change the fate of nations. Their relentless ambition and wild ideas led to competitions and secret projects. Imagine the thrill. Each year, new records for altitude and speed were broken. As countries invested in aviation research, small engineering teams raced to push their planes beyond what anyone thought possible. These relentless efforts eventually sparked a technological arms race, setting the stage for the birth of the first true fighter jets and forever changing how wars and history would be fought. Now let's fast forward to World War II, a time of global upheaval and urgent innovation. Until then, all planes relied on spinning propellers. But as needs for speed and power grew, brilliant engineers experimented with a radical idea: jet propulsion. The Germans stunned the world with the Me-262, the first operational jet fighter. Instead of a spinning propeller, it used pure jet force, sucking in air, compressing it, mixing with fuel, and firing it out the back at supersonic speeds. Imagine the first time this machine took flight: noisy, smoky, but impossibly fast. For pilots and engineers, everything changed. New aerodynamic forces, much higher speeds, and intense heat pushed aircraft design and materials to their limits. Nations scrambled to copy and improve on the German design, launching the jet age, a time when rapid scientific discovery met the adrenaline of aerial combat, taking flight into an entirely new era. So what makes a fighter jet truly remarkable? It starts with the blueprint, meticulously crafted to balance speed, strength, and stealth. Beyond the surface, look at what goes in. Ultralight, ultra-strong materials like titanium and carbon composites replace basic metals to withstand extreme forces and temperatures. The shape of the jet is no accident. It slices through the air at just the right angles to minimize drag and radar detection. Inside, every system, from life support for pilots to backup controls and electronics, is engineered for survival in high-pressure combat. Designers obsess over minuscule details: the perfect curve for the wing, the location of every sensor. But designing a fighter jet is only half the battle. Building one requires the most advanced factories and a perfect blend of man and machine. Picture a sparkling clean assembly hall, filled with robotic arms, laser-guided tools, and expert technicians moving in sync. Each jet is built from thousands of carefully engineered parts, fitted together with absolute precision. Any tiny mistake, a misaligned screw, a hairline crack, could mean catastrophes at high speeds. On the factory floor, teams use sophisticated testing equipment to X-ray metal pieces for invisible flaws and computers to simulate stresses jets will face mid-flight. After initial assembly, quality inspectors run each system through brutal tests, checking fuel delivery, electronics, and even simulating the extreme conditions of high-altitude dogfights. This intense process ensures that every fighter jet leaving the line is ready for anything: high-G turns, sonic booms, or stealth missions across enemy lines. At the center of every fighter jet, you'll find its powerhouse, the engine. Imagine an engine that can swallow hundreds of kilograms of air every second, squeeze it, fire it with fuel, and spew it out the back at a speed faster than the sound itself. Fighter jet engines are built from special superalloys, designed to survive temperatures that would instantly melt normal metals. The fan blades are carved with the accuracy of a surgeon, because even the tiniest imbalance could cause catastrophic failure at high speeds. Modern jets use afterburners, injecting extra fuel for explosive surges of speed and power. The engineering doesn't stop there. Complex fuel systems, computerized controls, and smart cooling systems work together so the jet can climb from a runway to the stratosphere in under a minute. This blend of raw power, cutting-edge science, and creative problem-solving truly makes the fighter jet engine the heart and the soul of supersonic flight. Step inside the cockpit, and you enter the fighter jet's nerve center, a masterpiece of ergonomic design and technological innovation. Modern cockpits blend advanced touchscreens, heads-up displays, and holographic targeting systems right in front of the pilot's eyes, making information instantly accessible at supersonic speeds. Gone are the days of cluttered dials and analog gauges. Today, pilots rely on real-time data: enemy positions, fuel levels, and radar returns, all projected on visors or glass panels. Machine learning and computer-assisted controls help pilots manage the complex systems, popping up warnings and guiding responses in split seconds. The seat itself is designed to cradle the pilot through brutal high-G turns with custom-fit cushioning and emergency survival gear underneath. This fusion of human intuition and artificial intelligence means pilots can make faster decisions, stay safer, and unleash the full power of the fighter jet with the flick of a finger. One of the most jaw-dropping feats in modern fighter jets is stealth technology. The ability to disappear from enemy radar, glide undetected, and strike before anyone knows what happened. Achieving stealth is much more than using a special paint. It starts with the shape itself, built to reflect radar waves away from detectors. Engineers design every surface, wings, panels, even the cockpit glass, with angles and coatings that absorb or scatter signals. Some jets use composite materials that are practically invisible to enemy infrared scanning. Internal weapon bays allow the jet to remain sleek, hiding bombs and missiles from view. Pilots follow special flight patterns to minimize radar exposure, and computers constantly adjust surfaces in real time. With stealth, the fighter jet becomes a ghost, able to record enemy movements, deliver precise attacks, and vanish long before a counterattack is launched. A true marvel of 21st century ingenuity. Before a fighter jet ever takes to the skis in combat, it's put through some of the toughest testing known to engineering. Prototype jets endure wind tunnel blasts, high-G flight simulations, and electronic warfare mock attacks. The process starts on the ground, with each system run hundreds of times, avionics, hydraulics, engines, checked at temperatures from Arctic cold to desert heat. Military pilots fly the jets through barrel rolls, vertical climbs, and high-speed dives to hunt for weaknesses no computer simulation can predict. Sometimes parts fail and the engineering teams rebuild, retest, and refine until every stress and strain is conquered. Only when a fighter jet passes these grueling trials, surviving explosions, rapid turns, and impossible speeds without braking, does it earn the right to join active squadrons. This relentless pursuit of reliability and perfection keeps pilots safe and nations secure. What good is a fighter jet without advanced weapon systems? Today's jets carry an astonishing array of weapons, tailored for every possible mission. Air-to-air missiles that chase enemy planes with laser precision, bombs guided by GPS or infrared sensors, and rapid-fire cannons that can fire thousands of rounds per minute. The innovation isn't just in power, but control. Pilots can switch between targets at lightning speed using digital interface panels linked to radar or satellite feeds. Many jets carry countermeasures, flares to confuse incoming missiles, electronic jammers to scramble enemy controls, and decoy pods that mimic the jet's signal. All weapons are hidden inside the jet until needed, preventing drag and enhancing stealth. This combination of offensive and defensive options turns every fighter into a flying fortress, ready to strike or defend in a split second. The story doesn't end with building and testing. Fighter jets shape the entire strategy of modern militaries. Jets can be launched from air bases around the world or from aircraft carriers at sea, giving nations global reach and rapid response capabilities. Squadrons train relentlessly in coordinated tactics, pairing fast interceptors with heavy bombers, using electronic attack jets to clear the skies for others. In conflict zones, jets provide real-time surveillance, relay communications, and deliver humanitarian aid in addition to frontline attacks. The deployment of fighter jets sends powerful signals in diplomacy and can tip the balance of peace and war. Behind every mission is a team of air traffic controllers, ground crew, maintenance specialists, and analysts working together to keep these machines at the peak of readiness, making them the most effective tools of national security and technological pride. At the heart of every fighter jet is not just metal and machinery, but a human being trained for endurance, precision, and split-second decision-making. Fighter pilots must undergo years of intense training, mastering flight maneuvers, advanced weapons, complex navigation, and the science of aerial combat. They experience extreme G-forces, requiring top physical fitness and composure under pressure. Each mission is demanding, not only physically but mentally and emotionally, as pilots must react instantly to threats and adapt to ever-changing scenarios in the air. Their courage, skill, and teamwork transform cutting-edge technology into a powerful force for defense and peace. The bond between pilot and jet is unique, the ultimate combination of human instinct and artificial power. Fighter jets have shaped world events, from pivotal battles in World War II to today's fast-moving global crises. Their presence can deter adversaries and protect allies. They can deliver precise strikes or provide surveillance in emergencies such as natural disasters or rescue missions. Advances made for military aircraft, like GPS, advanced navigation, and jet propulsion, have found their way into civilian life, transforming commercial aviation, medical technology, and even your smartphone. These machines, born from necessity, drive innovation far beyond the battlefield, influencing science, travel, and international cooperation. The ripple effects of fighter jet development circle the globe, touching all of our lives in ways we rarely see. But as technology advances, new challenges emerge. Modern engineers are racing to build fighter jets that are not only faster and smarter, but also more environmentally conscious and resource efficient. Hybrid propulsion systems, lighter composites, and artificial intelligence are already being tested in experimental aircraft. The next generation of fighter jets may be pilotless, flown remotely, or even autonomously, reducing risk to human life and opening new frontiers in design and capability. The question isn't just how fast or powerful jets will become, but how safely and sustainably they can operate, balancing the needs of security, ethics, and our planet's future. Fighter jets have captured our imaginations, not only as tools of defense, but as icons of speed, ingenuity, and heroism. Movies, video games, books, and even music celebrate the mystique and excitement of these machines. From the breathtaking dogfights in Top Gun to incredible aerobatic displays at airshows, fighter jets inspire millions of fans and dreamers. Their thunderous engines, sleek silhouettes, and legendary missions make them symbols of national pride and technological wonder. For every engineer, pilot, or young enthusiast, the story of the fighter jet is a story of dreaming big and daring to reach for the impossible. As we wrap up, remember that the story of the fighter jet is about much more than weapons and war. It's a tale of visionaries who dared to challenge the limits of what's possible, melding science, skill, and spirit to change the world forever. Whether pushing the boundaries of flight or inspiring future generations, these supersonic machines are reminders of what humankind can achieve when imagination meets innovation. Thank you for exploring with us on World Wide Invention. If you enjoyed this journey into the skies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What invention should we explore next? Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon and your mind open to invention.